start. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing alright. Yesterday was quite warm out. Today was better. You eagerly await the story of the falsehood. It's going to be a bit before we get to the falsehood, but there is a falsehood. But how's everyone's week been? Did you all enjoy the All-Star game? Did you watch it? Did you watch the Home Run Derby? I was, watching the All-Star game with a group of people. And, we all came to the conclusion that the true MVP was Mike Zunino and not Vlad Jr. So, yeah. Hoping for the monsoon. Oh, please be safe. Please be safe. Also, since I don't know if Kaz Longhorn. Oh, you didn't like the camera view? Yeah, it was weird. I don't know if Kaz Longhorn is here, but since apparently we all desire sock updates, it's basically done. I just have to sew in the yarn ends here, but then it's done, and then I have a pair of socks. So that's the sock update. And you're excited for deep dish pizza? Oh, that sounds delicious. And hello, Dishnet. Dishnet is here, so you all have to behave. Otherwise, he will ban you. But yes, we are here. We are here with our White Sox for baseball bingo. It is 1907. We are progressing sort of throughout the seasons. So you may be asking here, what have we done in the off season? And you're excited about the sock. Okay. And you've never been banned? That's probably a good thing. Okay, so what exactly happened in the off season here? Well, as you can see, I did a lot of stuff. Do I think the Braves will be sellers? Well, they're called the Doves right now, and I don't know if they're selling. Crochet or knit? That was knitted, but I can crochet as well. So I traded Gus Dundon for Lee Tannehill, so we had him back. And then I traded Lee Tannehill for Tom Hughes, who's a pitcher. In some bizarre, strange thing, I traded Jack Coombs for Jimmy Sheckard, and I'm shocked that the Superbas went for this trade. You'll see, Jimmy Sheckard is very, very good. Jack Coombs was not very good. I traded Robert Howard for Doc Newton. A bunch of these guys are like meh pitchers I picked up in the last draft. I traded Lumansky for Danny Shea. He's an outfielder. I traded George Rohe, who I've been trying to get rid of since the first time we've done this, for Frank Oberlin. And then I traded Al Birch for Spike Shannon, who's a different outfielder. And then I traded Cecil Ferguson for Ed Abaticchio. As far as awards go, we got some gold gloves. Jigs Donahue, George Davis, and Fielder Jones are gold glove winners for pulling off the clever trades. No, this wasn't a clever trade. This was the AI being ridiculous. Only Roger Connor got into the Hall of Fame. And as far as draft picks go, I got Ed Kenichi, Hank Gehring, Jay Kirk, Lou Brockett, and Hal Claflin. Ed Kenichi is actually now on the team. So, Fielder Jones is a good fielder. Yes, Fielder Jones is in fact a good fielder. Alex is the one that thinks up elaborate trades. I think that TJ has said that, but yeah, I'm not making clever trades. I'm just exploiting the AI's bad decision making. Before we get into who is on our team, and the nature of baseball bingo, I want to remind you that we have 5 weeks in this month, and at the beginning of the month there was interest expressed in maybe the final week of the month doing another tutorial stream. You must decide by next week whether or not you want that. So the AI believes in lies. Exactly. There were 3 suggestions for a tutorial stream that were put forth. There were strategy sliders, drafting, and team chemistry. What we will do, if you have any other ideas, you can DM me for things that you want, and what I'll do is I'll set up a poll and you guys can vote during the stream next week so that I know. Just bear in mind that something like strategy sliders won't take up a whole stream and I'll have to put something else in it. So that is that. It's too hard to choose. I would let you pick multiple options in any poll like that. You would be able to select as many options as you wanted. Okay, so I can delete all these messages. Oh, I got a drop. Make sure to link your Twitch account to your Out of the Park Perfect Team account so you can get Twitch drops, because how to ruin the Yankees tutorial, that's very easy. Trade away all their players for bad prospects. Bear in mind also that any tutorial I give you is not really going to be exclusively Perfect Team, but will probably help you. Okay, so let's take a look at who's on our team, because I did a fair bit here. So Ed Walsh is still very good at baseball. He is still our starter. Very, very good. Last year he actually led in games started, which is pretty fancy. Doc White is also still very good at baseball. But unfortunately he was injured for most of last year, so we're actually going to have him back this year. We have Frank Smith as well. These are guys that spawned on the team. The early dead ball White Sox are actually fairly good. Nick Altrock is still, I don't know, maybe he's like a Linkin Park fan or something. He's still on the team. I don't really love him. I'm not a huge fan. Like, he's being carried by this movement and control. I do not love these pitches. These are not actually pitches. They're pitches. They're like throwing a frisbee, but the frisbee is pretending to be a competent pitch. So I don't love them. Yeah, Smith's got some very interesting sideburns. I don't know how to fix it. Your Red Sox theme team is crushing Rookie League. That is a team I like. Frank Oberlin, who I just picked up in the draft, is functioning as a bullpen arm. Most of these guys in here are just literal bodies because we need somebody to take over just in case. Roy Patterson, also hanging out here. Not using Mike Lowell, though. Well, we haven't run into a situation where we need to. So here we have Hank Gehring, new draft pick. Pretty decent at pitching. He's made the team. Harry Eels is still here. Hub Pernell is now added to the team. We've got Lou Fien is here. Big Finn. Getting perfect pack theme team would be interesting. That is something you can ask of Dishnet. All right, Frank Owen also on the team. These guys, they're pitchers. They exist. They do things. Sometimes they party. So yes, let's go to our lineup. Okay, so Fielder Jones is still our center fielder. He's good at fielding. Lowell is a Red Sox player in your heart and mine too. Ed Abaticchio, our guy that I traded with the Braves to get him, so there you go, Ludwig. Braves were selling him. He is our second baseman. We've got Jimmy Sheckard. So I just want to show you this trade. So this is Jimmy Sheckard, very good at baseball. I traded this guy for him. And, like, you may say, oh, like, this actually looks like a good player. He's not. So when I had him scouted, like, we were at average scouting there. I had him high scouting. He was, like, not good at all. Hank Gehring to Lou Gehrig. We cannot do that, unfortunately. Here's Ed Konieczny. He's the number 14 prospect. He has displaced Jiggs Donahue, although I still have Jiggs on the team. Charlie Hemphill is also still good at baseball. He's our right fielder. George Davis is still here at third base, but some of our infield stuff is going to change here. Jack Barnett is currently on the team, but will get kicked off very soon. And Billy Sullivan is catching for us. On the bench, we have Ed McFarland, who is not very good at catching. There's not very good catchers. Jiggs Donahue, who is pretty good at fielding. He's more of a pinch hit base runner here. He has kind of extreme splits, though, so, like, this will hopefully help. We have Frank Isbell, who's currently day-to-day as a bench infielder. We have What else do we have here? We've got Danny Shea. So this is just like an infield to outfield utility guy. He's going to be moved off of the roster fairly soon. Jack Burnett's a shoo-in for our angry email tonight. Jack Burnett's probably going to get kicked off pretty quickly, and I will show you why. We've got Danny Green, outfield utility, and here's Spike Shannon, another outfield utility. We want to make sure we got enough people. You would suspect that a catcher should be good at catching. Welcome to the dead ball era. Nobody's good at any defense. So my plan here is to just out-offense everybody in the dead ball era. So we're going to hope our pitching's a little sketchy. So we have a few guys on the injured list, actually. So we have Jerry Akers here, who I don't know if we're going to bring back on. I may, if we have a pitcher that is pitching quite horribly, we may swap Jerry Akers in. He's going to come back in 2 weeks. We're getting our shortstop, Hans Lobert, back in 4 weeks. He was injured at the end of last season, and his injury was devastating. It really crushed our playoff hopes. But he is back. He is good. We're going to hopefully get him. And then here's Shad Berry, who is another one of our utilities. We'll probably remove our least productive utility, probably one of the outfielders, and put him back on, because he is much better. So, you may be asking, why exactly does the AI believe in falsehoods? And we'll actually get to that in a second. Ew, modern uniforms. Yeah. Wah. Oh, you can start your own save and put in the dead ball ones if you really want. I have some dead ball ones in here, though. I've been having some issues with some of them, though, so. Okay, so our best prospects are Ed Kenichi, Jay Kirk, who we drafted, who doesn't really have a place here yet, and then Art Griggs. So Art Griggs was very interesting, which is why I picked him up. They're not very happy, but fun guard, but not all that good. Well, we're just gonna have him as a backup. On Hans in a segment you'll never heard as the Lobert Report. Hello, Dogberry. He's gonna be coming back. If we got perfect pack drops, I cannot do anything about that. So yeah. Alright, so why exactly does the AI believe in falsehoods? Let me show you. There is no way we're winning this division. It's not happening, but the AI seems to think that we're going to. I suspect the Tigers are going to win the division, and possibly the Naps. The Tigers have a much better team. It will be more fun with Chuck Norris. It's 1907. So we need to believe. Well, I don't know. Oh, we do have a new trainer though, so that's good. Hopefully we'll get injured less. Knock on the wooden floor. Okay. But yeah, I think the Tigers are quite scary. They've got a lot of good players. Like this Ty Cobb guy is very good at baseball. And the Naps are not terrible either. They have this guy named Nap Lajwe. And yeah, he's also pretty good. So Chuck Norris can do anything. It's very difficult in this time period to actually win the World Series because, well, there's only one spot. So, yeah. Okay, so you're speaking on behalf of Ludwig. I really do not believe you. Okay, so welcome to Baseball Bingo, where we sim a season and, well, we things happen during the season and we mark them on our card. 5 in a row in any direction gets us bingo, and then we get a prize. We have a new White Sox logo that EVC NYC sent me, because he was like, we should put a blue and white one so that it matches with the hat. So we did. Our token today is Jimmy Sheckard, because I still cannot believe he is on our team. So, Baseball Bingo is greater than Beach Blanket Bingo. Why not both at the same time? So yeah, some of these are easy, some of them are more difficult. Like we will undoubtedly get a game in extra innings, but like winning the World Series is really difficult. And yeah, I don't know. This is a weird card. I'm not in love with it. I don't really know how we get bingo. Like, the bottom one is okay. Column O is possible. But like, I feel like we can get blocked in many directions here. So, yeah, I don't really know. But we do have to decide on who our star player is going to be. So, I would say if you want a pitcher, Ed Walsh is probably the guy to go with. And if you want a hitter, Fielder Jones is pretty good, but he's mostly defensive. Ed Kenichi is probably your best bet, I think. So, who do we want? Who do we want? I would have to get, if I were picking, and you guys were not picking, I would probably go with Ed Walsh. And if not him, Ed Kenichi. But it is up to you guys. Alright, so we have one for Ed Walsh. Bartolo Colon is not an option. Please try again. Alright. Alright, so I guess we're going with Ed Walsh here. Go Ed Walsh. Alright, Spitball King. Yeah, he's pretty good. Big Ed. Chuck Norris is not a choice here. Get Christy Mathewson. I think that would be very difficult to do. We can try. I do not think the Giants will give him up. Yeah, they're not going to do it. So we are going to start baseball bingo here. Hopefully we get things here. We're kicking it off with a 4-game series against the St. Louis Browns. We will see how we do. Oh, we went into extra innings. Thank you, Browns, for helping us out. So we're already doing things. Giants simply fail to have imagination. The Giants do not want us to win. The Giants are very good. They're definitely in a win now situation. Oh, we shut out the Browns. That is also ideal. So has anyone done anything fun this weekend? What have you guys been up to? And the card is leaving us because it doesn't want to exist. Yeah, none of us know anything about how the game works. I mean, like, development and stuff. We don't know anything like that. That counts as doing something, Lowry. You went grocery shopping. That sounds very productive. No, we almost swept the Browns. Ooh, you went on a date. Awesome. And you went to a Super Mario store. Was it a fraud? Oh, Ed is out for 3 days, so we're gonna just bench him. You are not a pitcher. Can you allow pitch hitters in the gate opener follower stuff? I have no idea. That's not. I can tell you stuff about the base game here. So Chicago. Frank Smith gets a little event here. He did something. You know, how about I would be okay if the Tigers sweep us here and then we never get swept by them. No, that is not how this works. Okay. So let's continue. 2-1 in the 12th inning. I was hoping we would sweep the Browns, but I guess not. What is going on here? Look at this win-loss probability chart. That's an experience. Okay. Facing the Naps. Oof, we got shut out in extra innings. That's not great. Not loving what I'm seeing from these scores here. But we have, in fact, gotten that out. Okay, so let's export to this. Okay, so we're slowly filling things up on the board. And they take the series. Jerry Akers can come back. Okay, let's see if anybody is like absolutely horrible. Let's look at Lip here. So most of the guys haven't even played yet. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna move Akers onto the reserve roster for now for an inevitable pitcher injury. So yes, you're absolutely horrible. We're all horrible at times. Don't worry. Outrock got a thing here. Oh, Walsh. Okay. Johnny Bates and Fred Clark. They do not play for us. Oh, Roger Bresnahan is hurt. Smith again. Alright. So we did not get anything here. So go Tigers. Yes, go Tigers, but not right now. The Tigers can win on Fridays, but today is not Friday. So we do not wish for them to win. We want our White Sox here. Okay, really, really Cleveland. But yeah, I don't think we're actually gonna like win the division. Alright, let's see what's going on here. If we got anything else. Outrock again. Cleveland Smith is getting awards. Reds Hurler tosses masterpiece. Okay, can people like not decline? That would be very helpful. Best batter is Jimmy Sheckard. Okay, we got batter of the month. Boo Highlanders. I mean, also boo Yankees. So, the Anaheim Trouts. It's not 1962. So we did get hitter of the month. We do like that. No pressure, the San Diego Fernandos. I don't know. What would be a funny one? Well, Cleveland should just go back to the Cleveland Naps. It'll confuse everybody. All right, Cy Seymour is such a good player. If you can pick him up, he's so good. Pitcher of the month is Johnny Lush and Joe Lake. Oh no, it was Smith and Lush, and then rookies are McQuillan and Lake. Okay. The Boston Verdugos. I don't think that is who they would go for. I'm guessing they would go for like the Boston Ted Williamses, which would be a choice. Oh. Well, we've got our pitcher injury, but we're just going to bench him for a week. So. The Clevelanders. Miggy hit a walk-off. That's fantastic. Boston Wolves. I also do not think they would go with Mike Cole. The Boston Daryl Boston. The Boston Teddies, I think, is something that they could conceivably choose. Boston Benintendies. Okay, let me see. Pitcher injury is on here. In a place. Ah, here it is. Okay, so, well, I guess if our owner is just wrong about something and when we win the World Series, we can get bingo. But, like, I really don't think. Like, nightgowns or Williams. Like, Williams. Food is swearing. In some cultures, foods are swearing. Star of the week, Billy Sullivan. Hooray! We got a player of the week. Cito with the facts. Owner is wrong about something, that's like their only job. Well, sometimes they're like actually just wrong about things and then they still yell at me. I don't like our owner. He's let me show you our owner. So he's demanding, controlling, and meddling. So he thinks that like he can just come in and like tell me how much I'm allowed to spend on scouting and development. So I promptly ignore him and do whatever I want. Alright, it looks like Ed Kenichi is just day to day. So, Ed Walsh has not done anything yet. And I would appreciate. Oh, Hans Lobert! Yay! Okay. So, let me find our buddy, Jack Barnett. You are banished to the reserve roster. And this'll be better because he'll come in to play shortstop and everything will be good. Does it flag every 4-letter word that starts with an F? No. I am guessing, if I had to hazard a guess, Dishnet, check the blocked terms and see if F asterisk D is a blocked term, because then it's going to block everything that begins with an F and ends with a D. Someone try typing forward and see if that happens. Fluid. Okay, so guess not. Then it's something happened there. Check the blocked terms and see if there's something in there that's blocking it, but no? Okay. Because we had an instance where Frederick was blocked last week, and that was interesting. Okay, so we are continuing to lose to the Athletics here, because of course we are losing to the Athletics. Alright, you guys are just all typing. Please, 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 don't get injured again. Don't get injured again. Okay, let's see. Pelty and Larry McLean. Trade rumors in Pittsburgh. Casey Patton. Why does anyone want you? It's a pretty unique type F in the chat exercise. Hey, Nick Outrock is having a great year. Maybe we should have picked him as our player. Roy Patterson is injured. Oh, the Tigers are blanking New York. We love to see that. We do not. Okay, really, Senators? Really, Senators? Come on. Let me see. Detroit's Beeb. Can we, like, win games? I would appreciate it if we actually hit. Oh. You don't think I'm a hitter in the middle of the lineup and that I'm more of a role player. You give me the chance, I can show you how much I can contribute to the White Sox. I'm not saying I'm great, just that I deserve the chance to prove myself. I mean, you're pretty good. Who's in left field? Yeah, you're not playing over Jimmy Sheckard. Like, that's just not happening. Like, you're good, but you're a bench. You get to play you get to play every like 7th and 10th game. So try with the accent mark. You should be able to do it with the accent mark. You can't type the nickname because it's a slur, unfortunately. but with the accent, you should be able to. So let's continue. I would like for us to, you know, really. He's injured again. Welcome back to the team, Jack Barnett. I am whelmed. Okay. All right. Oh, 5 days until his day-to-day injury is healed. That's not going to help for the actual injury. Yes, you can type it with the accent mark. But all right, can we like we're just having all sorts of problems here. Okay, let's see what's going on in the standings because we're not doing too great. I told you the AI was a fraud. It believes in falsehoods. Boston's linked by Coombs. Remember when you were on our team? Because I just traded you. How did you get so good now? Can I trade back? Trade for you back? Not good at center field, but as a pitcher. Could I trade again for you? No. Okay. That's okay. Sheckard is like, we needed Sheckard more than Coombs. So. Oh, that's fun, Dogberry. So, yeah. Alright. Nap is doing things. We are not doing things because we are 5th. Okay, let's look at the standings here. So we're 5th, but this division is actually fairly close. And everyone's still in it. So why do we suck? We don't. Our bullpen is not fantastic, but this is the dead ball era, so we don't really care about that. We're actually we're fine. Everyone else is just playing better than us. Our defense is pretty bad, which we knew it would be. So that is, in fact, unfortunate. So, yes. Assume because we're not good. I know. Okay, so it is June. I would like something else to stick on our bingo card. Oh, Jigs Donahue. I'm a hitter in the middle of the lineup, not a role player. Well, you know, you can't compete with Ed Kenichi, and, like, sorry. We need to keep these guys on the roster to get very angry for bingo purposes. Vickers, you are such a trap. Okay, let's continue here. Yeah, our bullpen is not helping us out, Danny Green. He's angry. He's angry. Awesome. We love to see that. Okay. So, we do, in fact, have an angry Danny Green. Hooray. We love to see it. Is a role dolt. Well, no, Jigs is like a backup. He's not even playing, really. Like, if we were actually trying to play this game in an effective manner, we would probably actually trade Jigs Donahue away. But we're not. Tinny red face green. Like, if we were actually trying to, like, win, we would trade away. Like, here, I can shop Jigs and we can see what pops up, but, like, we would not be to just cut bait. Like, I would probably trade him for somebody good. Actually, if there's anybody good, maybe we'll consider it. But I would want something very good for Jigs Donahue. Arnie Pelty's pretty good. But yeah. Yeah, I would want somebody very good, and I'm not really liking what I see. The only one here that I would consider would probably be Barney Pelty, but I'm not really loving this. Bill Bradley. Some of these guys are okay. Everyone's hoarding their good pitching, so like, yeah. This is the Chicago White Sox, yes. Our series are so long that it makes it very difficult here. Alright, everyone's angry. Doc White is the player of the week, but you were not the one we want. Okay, so let me take a look at our team chemistry. We might be having some chemistry issues, in which case we're gonna have to remedy that. No, we're happy. The guys who are bench players are not very happy. Okay. So we are going to continue through the month of June. Man, we can't even. You no longer want to play in Chicago. I don't want you playing in Chicago either, but I can't get a better catcher. So Bobby Wallace and Rube Vickers are doing well. Like, I can try to shop him, but like the best catchers, like there's not a lot of good catchers. You watching Doc White? Yeah, he's on our team. I misclicked the wrong Sox. No, we are playing the White Sox today. And next week. Don't be fooled by internet trolls. Alright, come on. Can we, like, win more games than we're losing? It's our bullpen. Our bullpen is, like, not that great, but everyone else is also doing well. Oh, we swept the Naps. Let me mark that. That is a lot of red. Yeah, it's not ideal. We're just not doing too great. Rose is a must edition. Yes, but it is not the 1970s or 80s, so he cannot join our team. So. Teddy, you can't just type in ticket at any time you want. You have to do it when giveaway happens. And I don't know if we're going to get that this week. Okay. We are 12 and a half games back. Yeah, we are not winning this division. Okay. Let me see. Look, it's Cy Young. And Honus Wagner are winning things. We are not. 450 victories for Cy Young. I'm just looking to see if our buddy Walsh is doing anything, and he's not. Okay. Doc White. You hear Honus Wagner's good? The Pirates will never give him up. Alright, batters, Tris Speaker and Honus Wagner, Cy Young and Bob Ewing, and then Heine Berger and Wilson Hobbs. Okay. You should name an award after him. You know, it's funny you mentioned that because we already did. Okay, so let's take a look at the standings. We are dropping. We're 12 and a half games back. The Tigers are just, like, kind of beating everybody, which I had a feeling would happen. Our hitting is no longer doing well. Why aren't we hitting? We were fine before, but why are we not hitting now? Let me take a look at our manager. They've just decided not to hit. I mean, our manager. This is partially a manager issue. Let me see. Maybe we want to fire our manager. Let me take a look and see if there's anybody better. Our manager favors pitching over hitting, and we really need a manager that favors hitting over pitching. Let me see. I just want to see if we have someone. There's not going to be that much here that I'm gonna like, because I really like our other guy. I really like our other guy, except he favors pitching, which in the Dead Ball era is not a bad idea, but our pitching is quite weak. You want to fire the hitting coach? Let's take a look at the hitting coach. Let's take a look at the hitting coach, because it could be the hitting coach, but I think it could be a manager thing too. No, I mean, I don't think that this... No, this shouldn't be an issue. No, it's not the hitting coach. It's not the hitting coach. It's the manager favoring pitching over hitting. Old Haas just died in 1884, so we cannot do that. But yeah, it's definitely hitting. I don't mind Hanlon here, but I don't like his roster construction. Let's look at Paulson. I want like the managing attributes to be good, and our current guy has very good managing attributes, which is my issue here. And I don't think we're gonna find somebody who is like that. Bill Armour, maybe. Perhaps Bill Armour would be a choice. Some people say, is Bill Armour like plot armor? Oh look, it's Joe Kelly. He's very defensive focused. No, I'm not nuts about that. Wait. This would be a really stupid idea. Should we sign Nap as our manager so he has to manage us while playing for the Naps? Because that could be really funny. And I kind of like... Wait, Fielder Jones! He's on our team. But he sucks. Oh, Kid Nichols. Actually, Kid Nichols does not look too horrible. Let's get weird. Oh, Jake Stahl is here, because a lot of these are like player managers. Oh, Jimmy Collins is on here too. Take naps during practice? I don't know if you guys think that we should do that. He's not with any team. I'm just looking here to see. Okay. We're going to vote. If you think we should sign Nap Lajouet as our manager, type a 1 in the chat. If you don't, type any other number. Ned Hanlon, I don't like Ned Hanlon is okay. I don't like his strategy as much. You all want Nap. Okay, I'm kind of thinking Fielder Jones is actually on our team. Okay, so this is gonna be really bad. It's not like we're gonna win anyway. Actually, he'd be very okay with us doing that. So, Mr. Knapp, would you like to join our team? All right. Everyone is day to day. We got a new trainer, but I don't know if this is gonna help us much. 3 to 16. I don't even. You've had offers. Okay, fantastic. That goes on our bingo card. Losing by more than 10. So if we win by more than 10 runs, we get bingo, which is pretty exciting. What's happening? Oh, in Philly, there's something happening. Okay. Rename Nap to Michael. We're not doing. Let's find a player to nickname. All right. Pick a player. All right. Can we do this? Hooray, Hans Lobert, you're back. Please save us. Save us from Jack Barnett. Save us from Jack Barnett. I want to take a look here. I do want to look at average here for a second. Okay, so our guys that are bench guys are not hitting well, but basically everyone else is acceptable. I mean, Fielder Jones is not doing well. I didn't set individual strategy sliders. So yeah, Will Smith Donahue. But yeah, if you guys can think of a name, we can like a specific player to nickname, we can do it. Really, we lost the doubleheader. Come on, Ed can. Oh, okay. Well, Jigs, you got what you wanted. I'm actually gonna bring on Tom, another pitcher for us. Losing the doubleheader, and yeah, and Ed is pretty not fun, and he's going to be out for the whole season. Jigs Donahue will be very happy. And now we have got Nap as our new coach. So we have to set our strategy sliders because we have a pretty fast team, so we're going to do that. We do want to do some aggressive base running as well. Hit and run, we can do fine there. Sack, bunt, this is okay. Bunt for hit, this is fine. We do want to use infield and outfield shifts. We're not going to intentional work. We do want to hold runners. Hook starting pitchers. We don't need to hook. I don't think we need this. We definitely want to prefer left and right batting matchups though. So we're gonna just sit here for this. So we're gonna leave that. Fortunately, Nap has no idea what he's doing, and they'll just agree to us. We'll do some. You guys like bunting. We'll tick the bunt sliders up a little bit. Okay. I don't think this is going to make us win more, but you never know. Really, I just put you on the team. And this is how you thank me? Wow. Okay. Let's take a look here. What do we got? Ed Walsh did something. He made the All-Star team. Doc White. We got Ed Abaticchio. We got... That's it. Okay, we got 3 or more. That's great. I do not know if this is the proper stream to discuss criminal justice issues. However, I would be more than willing to discuss criminal justice issues with you in DMs, as that is my field where I have degrees. So I am more than willing to discuss that in DMs. Okay, so do have multiple all-stars, which is great. We appreciate multiple all-stars. So we're very close in a number of directions here. So we'll see. Oh dear, why is the game tied? I don't like that. We need to win by 10. We really do. We have not been able to do that. We did lose by 10, which... Oh, we got Shad Berry. Okay, fantastic. We can get rid of one of our not great. Yeah, I think we're gonna pull Danny Green right now. He's not doing too great. Spike Shannon is actually hitting respectably, so I think we're gonna send Danny to the reserve roster. And put Shad Berry back on. Actually incorrect thing. Yeah, it has to happen like at the All-Star, so we should be getting a thing from our owner pretty soon, and we can figure out if what they're saying is incorrect. Okay, so the home run derby, Red Murray beat Tim Jordan. Did we win the All-Star game? We did not. Okay. So, team record. Our fans deserve good baseball in the second part of the year. Everything so far has been mediocre, including your job performance, giving everything you've got for the rest of the season. Well, then tell everyone to start playing better, because they're not hitting, and yeah, they should be hitting. So, yeah. Okay, upgraded position. Thanks for bringing in Adabatikio. I can already see some improvement from where we were before. I'm still looking for a little bit more improvement from him to get us to a top 3 second base, but I can see the upgrade from 1906. Improved team stats. Our team run scored has not improved as much as I would have liked for our poor performance last season. Yeah, I know. I hope you have a trick up your sleeve to get us, if not into the top 3, at least close to that by the end of the season. We're going to hope Nap can help us. Increase attendance. I'm not asking for sold-out crowds every game, but we need to see more fans than we have been seeing. I know we're up slightly from 1906, but we still have a ways to go to reach the target. Get real. Upgrade your manager. I know Reddy Solis had a share of issues, but that doesn't mean anyone you brought off the street would be better than him. I was hoping for someone with a better reputation than Nap Lajoie. Oh, God. You're done working together. I've been satisfied with your progress toward the goals I've set out for you. I feel similarly about your handling of the team's on-field and front office management. Yeah, totally unproven. Nobody knows who Nap is. That's not factual. I mean, we've downgraded our manager. And in fact, does Mike Wool count as a trick up our sleeve? We'd have to, like, actually have that open as a bingo possibility, which I don't know if that's the case. So, do you think this is factually incorrect, that Nap has a better reputation than our other guy? Let me look at our bench coach here. I'm gonna actually let our bench coach go. I'm gonna let the pitching coach go too. Our hitting coach I am actually going to keep. I do like this hitting coach, and I don't think he's the problem. And I think I'm also going to keep our first and third base coaches. Actually, maybe not the third base coach. I'm not nuts about this. Hall of Famers are all overrated. Oh, they know him as Larry. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, that was funny. Nab was a nobody, clearly. Yeah, obviously. Well, we swept the Athletics in this 2-game series. Hooray. We already have that. We have not gotten swept yet, I don't think. We haven't gotten swept yet. Like, we're playing poorly, but we haven't gotten swept yet, which is very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't know what our avenue here is. Our players have decided they don't want to hit the baseball, which is a shame because they've been doing it this entire series. DeGrom, yeah, DeGrom was having, issues. I can click the right scene. Okay. Was the 2-game series or just a 4-game series broken up by the All-Star break? We're just playing here. Milestone accomplishment. Fielder Jones scores career run number 1,000. Okay, let me take a look here. I want to see if we've got anything. Alright, player of the week. Got any of this stuff? Palmer Flick and Christy Mathewson here. They are doing things. We like to see them do things. We also do not like to see us lose. Yeah, we're playing pretty horribly. Remember when the game thought we were... Oh, we won by more than 10 runs. We won by more than 10 runs. We've done it. We have done it. Hooray. This is... We did it. We got bingo. Hallelujah. Okay, so what does that mean? Got a perfect points giveaway. It's 15,000 perfect points. If you will let it run for a bit. If you win, you're gonna have to DM me your perfect team username. But let's go. You all know how this works. So, perfect points ahoy. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, while this is happening, we are going to continue here through the month. So, yeah. Coombs is superb against Cincinnati. You may be wondering why I traded him. I traded him because, like, he's actually outperforming how he played before, so I traded him. Maybe we should have kept him. George Winter is doing things that are very good. Alright. We never got a trade. We never got a bad trade. Jiggs Donahue is mad because we don't see him as a hitter in the middle of the lineup. He's batting first. He's batting first. And he's mad because we don't consider him a batter in the middle of the lineup. Wow. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, if you type it multiple times, it kicks you, so, like, don't do that. Alright, so we're 16 games behind. I think the Tigers are going to run away with this division. The NL is a little bit more exciting. The Cubs exist, and so do the Giants. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the AI is doing, but they're definitely doing something. And we continue to lose. Yeah, don't worry. I don't think we're going to keep Knapp after this season. I'm going to get a better manager. I definitely think us not hitting is a manager issue and not anything else. So at the end of this, we'll figure out who it is. Role player. You think you're a hitter in the middle of the lineup, but you're batting down here. You're not a role player. I mean, like, you have a pretty important place to hit. The end of the lineup's actually quite important because, like, if you get on that stuff here. So yeah, our hitting is just atrocious. Our on-base percentage is really good, but our hitting is not that great, which is the issue here. So we have a whining player. We have multiple whining players. Nobody's happy. Part of that is, I think at this point our chemistry is probably really bad. No, we're still happy. Yeah, we need a new manager. But I'll do that at the end of the season because this is hilarious having Nap. Do we have anybody that's a player of the week? Clark gets player of the week. You can be a winning team or a whining team. We are definitely a whining team this season. I will make... Oh, we got swept finally. Too bad it doesn't matter. We also only play 154 games in the season. So, yeah. Let me see. How many of you guys have entered the giveaway? Oh, we'll leave it going for a little bit longer. Roster expansion. Okay. I kind of just want to get through the season because, like, we don't have a chance, really, at this point. Yeah, so everyone's starting to get eliminated from the playoffs. So Chickstall, he's pretty good. Frank Isabella's not happy. I don't care. Go whine somewhere else. Yeah, we're gonna be cut from playoff six. Yeah, Detroit is just gonna run away with this. And the Cubs probably will too. So we have that. Okay. So, yes. All right. I'm just looking at the giveaway number here. Okay, so we're going to get the draft class in here. And while we're waiting for the draft class to do things, I'm going to close the giveaway. Thank you for joining the giveaway. So I'm going to draw winners. And yeah, if you win, message me your perfect team username. So winner number 1, Snailman. Hey, Snailman. You're second. Like, yes, you have to be on top of it. You never know when I am going to do that. Rigged. Let's draw another one. Sean Soul 10. And winner number 3, Rom 3S. Okay, so if you won, you need to DM me your perfect team username. You can do that on either Twitch or Discord. I was rigged anyway. I will type in the chat here. So there I am. Hi. If you won, click my name and you can whisper at me on Twitch, or if it's easier, you can message me on Discord. So if you want to contact me on Discord, you can find me in the Out of the Park server. My name there is Kazami Yukarin, and my name will be purple, like the color purple there. So, yeah. So congratulations to Snailman, Sean Soul, and Rom3S. So, please DM me if you won, because if you don't DM me, you won't get your prize. It's like, I'm not gonna chase you down. So, yeah. So, congratulations to you 3. And we are going to continue on. We will have gotten the draft class in. Alright, so we're out of the playoffs, which we thought. We don't really care about this much stuff anymore. Draft pool, this is what I care about. Actually, Bender and Mathewson. Shoeless Joe. Ooh, and I wonder if we're in a position to get him. Gavi is really good. This is going to be a good draft, I bet. Let me take a look at the mock draft. The mock draft thinks we're going to get Zach. So, I don't know. the way I draft for bingo saves is not how I draft for real saves. So let's take a Dick Coppleton is really good. We don't need first baseman though. Let's take a look at the draft pool. So if we take a look at all players, Shoeless Joe is by far the best player in this draft. Fred Snodgrass is really good too. Tank. I mean, at this point we might as well. Frank is pretty decent here. I've had him in a few saves. Who else in here is good? Al Demery is not bad, but not until like way later. There's some players here. Let me see if there's anybody misclassified, because sometimes you have, particularly in the dead ball era, players who are hitters but are flagged as pitcher. Oh, Joe F. Connolly is actually really good. I've had him in a save before. So he's not bad. Not really someone we would need though. I mean, I think I'm gonna probably try to pick up pitching. So tanking is a TOS violation. I mean, we weren't trying to tank, but at this point we might as well try to get a decent draft pick out of this horrible season where we just didn't hit. There is no tanking in bingo. So we're just trying to get through here. Yeah, blah, 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 blee, blee, blah. I don't care what you think because it's 1907 and you don't have rights. Hank Gehring is day to day. Losing Ed Kanachi, though, was a big hit to us because he was hitting really well, which is unfortunate. Was there a sleeveless Eric or a cuffless Simon? You know, possibly. Possibly. Wouldn't it be ideal if that were the case? Alright, you saw a pug. Pugs are things. Pugs are animals, not things. Animals are not things. Well, according to law, they're property, but I think they're probably not property. Okay, this is a very strange line of thinking that I'm not gonna keep going down. Okay, so Detroit, we have more Tigers. Tigers dominance for the American League. We're not doing things. Hemless. We did have a batless Jigs Donahue. Yeah, he wasn't really hitting. So let's get to the end of the season and see what happens here with our friends, the Tigers, and whomever they are playing in the playoffs. So let's take a look here. So Rube Waddell got a batting crown. Ty Cobb, everyone on the Tigers is just really good. The Tigers are scary at this point in time, okay? Okay. Tigers versus the Cubs in 1907. Alright. I don't know who you are. Okay. Oh, you missed the giveaway. Sorry. This is what you get for not paying attention. Okay, so let's continue here. So we're gonna go until we get an elimination game, and then we are going to watch. Okay, so let's watch this game in Chicago. It is Fred Beebe versus James Durham. Your two Tigers World Series championships. The first one you were 9 months old. Ooh. So let's see who we have on this. We've seen these Tigers before. They keep showing up. Germany Schaefer, Charlie Hickman, Ty Cobb, Sam Crawford, Tim Jordan, Bobby Wallace, George Moriarty, Lou Drill, and Fred Beebe. And then on the Cubs, Solly Hoffman, Johnny Evers, Frank Chance, Mike Mitchell, Billy Maloney, Bobby Byrne, Joe Tinker, Johnny King, James Durham. So yeah, these guys are very good at baseball. We're going to see if the Tigers can get their championship here. Because wouldn't that be something? So let me Let me get here. Oh, it took me over at the game. What are the umpires discussing? I have no idea what the umpires are doing. Okay. I hope that the ump leaves. He hasn't been calling a good game. Okay, that's enough. Let's start this game. We are in West Side grounds. I'm gonna lie for every Rangers championship. Alright, so here we go. We got the Tigers versus the Cubs, a matchup for the century, and Solly Hoffman for the Cubs is on base with an out. Here we got Frank Chance, and Frank Chance, I guess he just wants to get out. Probably wasn't intended, but Mike Mitchell is up now, and he strikes out. Don't strand your runners. That's not how you win baseball games. Okay, so the Cubs are going to try again. They got no outs. They got two guys on, Billy Maloney and Bobby Byrne for Joe Tinker. Joe Tinker's pretty good at baseball because he does things like that. I've had him, I think, in one of my saves, and he was pretty good. And we have entered the void. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, we're back here. Chicago has scored. Johnny Kling is here. Teddy, you missed the giveaway. Johnny Kling has got another hit here. And the Cubs are going to score more. They've increased their lead. Johnny King is now on second. What are the dimensions of this? I don't know. But we got James Durham, the pitcher, up. He's going to try to bunt. That ball did very strange things with physics. Solly Hoffman is back. Solly Hoffman, diving catch there. Ooh, by Ty Cobb. Johnny Evers is now up. I mean, the Tigers need to do something here. Frank Chance. I feel like Dogberry, the better thing we could go is Take a Chance on Me by ABBA. Center field just looks way out there. Yeah, it really does. So the Tigers need to actually get people on base, which they have done with two outs, Germany Schaefer and Sam Crawford. We got Tim Jordan up. There were three people who could have gotten that baseball, and nobody did, so the Tigers are on the board. We are, what is the camera doing? We are just leaving the baseball game. You were quoting it? Oh, I see what you were quoting. I see what you're doing. I got stuck on the first line there, Dogberry. So, yes. So, let's continue here. Bobby Wallace does not want to win this ball game. 560 feet. Wow, that's pretty far. So Detroit's got to do something here. They do have a guy on third, George Moriarty. Looks like he got a triple. And Lou Drill. Yeah, he's young and sweet, only 17. That's what you do. Drill is drilling that one. That's a double. They are mixing their bodies. It is a custom of 1907. All right. Fred Beebe is up, the pitcher. He's going to try to bunt. That does advance the runner, so good job. Germany Schaefer is here. Imagine being named Germany. I'm sure that's not actually his real name, but imagine being named Germany. Charlie Hickman is up. He is going to try... Oh, wild pitch. I was going to say he was going to try to get the runner home, but wild pitch there. I'm sure that's the end of that inning. No, he gets a double for our friend Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb walks for Sam Crawford. Feel the beat of the tambourine. That's a pop-up. It's going very far, but it is not. Okay, so the game is now tied. So the Tigers are going to try to break this tie with Tim Jordan. Bobby Wallace is now up. Bobby Wallace is no longer up because that's a pop-up, meaning he's out. Have I been talking about the Nationals game? No, we've been talking about the Detroit Tigers versus the Chicago Cubs in the 1907 World Series. We're just going to call you Germany. Exactly. Herman A. Schaefer, born in Chicago. Thank you, great Scott. All right, George Moriarty's here. They're going to intentionally walk him to face Lou Drill. I mean, considering that Drill got an RBI the last time up, that's a very questionable decision. It does look like it has paid off, but Fred Beebe is now up. Fred Beebe is a pitcher and not good at hitting, as we can see. Tigers are back at it again with their friend Germany Schaefer and Ty Cobb, trying to break this tie in the top of the 7th. They're intentionally walking Ty Cobb. They're probably afraid of him. I'm afraid of Ty Cobb myself. All right, so Sam Crawford is going. That's a shot. That is over the guy's head. That is all the way back in the wall. They're not even going to try. That's a triple. So, triple. And, well, scores 2. Game's no longer tied. But can they get... there's chaos after a fan threw something at Verdugo. What? Oh, what is Verdugo doing? Why is he yelling at the crowd? Fans were heckling him last time. Oh, I saw. That was a swear. Did he get ejected? They threw something at him? Oh my god. I have the game open. He is shouting expletives at the fans. Did he get ejected? They're moving off the field. Now Cora looks angry. Yeah, you didn't come here for this World Series. You're now getting play-by-play of Red Sox players walking off the field. So who got ejected? Oh, looks like... Oh, someone threw at his head. Okay. Oh, now the grounds crew is out. So, can the Red Sox just win for throwing at, Alex Verdugo? Oh, they added dead ball cap? I mean, that's basically what we're doing right now. Oh, there have been a lot of bad calls, Dishnet. I was watching before streaming. There have been a ton of bad calls in that game. On both sides. Oh, okay, so we're intentionally walking Tim Jordan. Oh, looks like we have a pitching change. Ed Ruhlbach for Bobby Wallace. Chicago needs to get something in here. That's a great way to bring in a new pitcher. Just to have an extra base hit. That's going to bring in runs. Probably 2 of them. Yeah, another triple. Yeah, I heard that stuff was going on at the game. I'm gonna have to figure out what happened in this Red Sox thing after. Everyone seems angry. Oh, it looks like they're yelling at Cora too. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Bobby Wallace is now on third. George Moriarty is here. That's a pop-up, so that at least will do something for things. There's no anger in baseball. Okay, so that's a sacrifice. That does bring in the run. Lou Drill manages to... Okay, looks like Lou Drill got a double, and that scored Moriarty. So it is now 9-3 for Fred Beebe, our pitcher. That he walks him. Okay, Germany Schaefer's now up. He got a base hit before, and that's a pop-up. The runners are going to stay. And we have Charlie Hickman. And, okay, Chicago has made it out of the 7th inning. Let's see what they can do. Well, it is now the 8th inning, and Sam Crawford is back on base for Tim Jordan. And Tim Jordan is hitting that ball a very long way, but that's going to be caught. Bobby Wallace is up. We'll see if they strand Crawford. Yeah, they're going to strand Crawford. Cora's taken the Red Sox off the field. Well, it looks like the grounds crew was on. Oh, Verdugo's still yelling at people. How many people have been ejected? And who was ejected? Because I can't believe that Cora is still in the game after this. Oh, thank you for stopping by, EVC. I also can't believe Verdugo would still be in the game if he's yelling at the fans. So let's continue here. Let's see who are the Red Sox beat writers. The only one who follows Cotillo. Pete Abraham does some stuff. A lot of people do stuff. Okay, so it's the top of the ninth. George Moriarty's on there again. Lou Drill is up. There's no outs. Lou Drill is not gonna do things. Venable got ejected. On a terrible... Yeah, well, there have been a bunch of those in the game, like a whole mess of really bad check swing calls, and last night too. Fred Beebe. There. That's a pop-up, yeah, okay. There were some pretty bad ones earlier, so I'm not surprised someone got ejected at that. Right, Germany Schaefer. Can they bring in Crawford? No, they cannot. Unless he's safe there. No, he's out. Okay, so can the Cubs get 6 runs in a half an inning? Okay, well, Schulte didn't. Joe Tinker is going to try his best here. Joe Tinker did not try his best. And, well, it's all up to Johnny Kling. Kapla. No. Well, the Tigers win the World Series. The umpire crew has been horrible. Yeah, the umpire crew has been really bad. So the Tigers win the World Series. Bobby Wallace is the MVP. Things happened. All right, so we're going to extend to the off-season, and we're going to pick up a new manager. That's what we are going to do, is pick up a new manager. Why are they still playing in the rain? So, yeah. Their third Tigers championship. Yes. In 1907. The Deadpool Tigers are really good. If you want to have a good Tigers team, start in 1906. They're really good. Cub loss is a good loss. Even simulated. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we are loading in here. Our owner is not going to be very happy with us. Yeah. For Freddie Solis and Navalajo, I want to say an upgrade. Yeah, he's not very happy. We've improved our team stats a little bit. Our team record was bad. We got a new budget. Oh, it's cute how you think you can pick. You can pick what we're doing. Hey, Jay Kirk, prospect. So it's cute that you think you can determine what we're doing. Start at 1901 and play them through. Yeah, I like doing that too. So what are we looking for in a manager? Well, preferably one that doesn't shout all the time. Let's talk managers. So when we are looking for a manager here, basically we want somebody who can deal well with hitting, because we have a very hitting friendly team. A lot of our guys in our lineup can hit pretty well. We have high contact. We want somebody who also is good with speed. So we want them to be able to have speed and stealing. If we take a look at the ages of our guys here, we can see a lot of our guys are not the youngest, so we ideally want someone who's going to be working with veterans here. So let's take a look. Normally when you're playing, if I were playing this all the way through, I would actually be taking a manager that works well with prospects. But because we're not doing this is just a regular bingo save, I'm not playing it that way. Can I click on transactions, please? Teddy, you missed the giveaway. Stop typing. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's start by reputation, because sometimes you can find guys with good reputation. So, Ned Hanlon isn't bad. I don't like these managing attributes though, and we would be here all night if you wanted me to explain this stuff. Sorry, this is Ned Hanlon. I'm not a fan of this stuff, so we're looking for somebody who basically is unemployed. We could do, if tutorial idea perhaps, if you guys want, we can talk about what makes good staff and what you should be doing with your staff. This guy isn't terrible, but he favors pitching more than hitting, and we really need the hitting help. And I'm not loving what I'm seeing here, and unfortunately this can be a problem. You hop in every 15 minutes to get your vax. Well, you missed it. One career DUI at this point. Oof. Okay, so Bill Armour still exists. And I'm liking Bill Armour for the most part. So I do like that he's got this high stealing, very high offensive stuff going on here. He does pitching stuff okay. He's not a very defensive manager, which we're not a very defensive team. He's very small ball focused. I think Bill Armour is probably who we are going to have to go with here, but we will take a look here. There's Joe Kelly. This is more defensive. He's not as hitting. I want somebody who's like actually hitting focused. I think Solus was an issue because he really favored young guys and pitching. These overall roster strategy stuff, I think, is where our problem was, not with his strategy settings to begin with. You'd show up for that tutorial. I can add that to the list of things. I don't really want to mess with strategy stuff for the bingo save, which is why I kind of just want to pick up a manager who can do it for me. So I want to check these guys all though, because sometimes you never know. But I think we're gonna offer Bill Armour the contract here. And we did let some of our other staff go, so let's take a look at this staff. So we have a vacant bench coach. Bench coach can be pretty important. I would say we want to pick somebody that isn't personable. You generally want to build around your bench coach. So let's take a look at bench coach. Let's look at all coaches. Bench coach. So this guy's personable. You want your bench coach to have just like good roster strategy and handle development really well. We could pick up Ned Hanlon. He's controlling, but I think that actually works. So we're gonna offer him the contract because Hanlon here he doesn't struggle with anyone, which is good. But this fits our team dynamic here. Any player manager options? I mean, there's a few, but none of them are very good. Well, I think they're very angry, and also it's raining, giving up back-to-backs. I would imagine that they probably do not want to play in the rain. I don't understand why there was a rain delay. I'm surprised they can even see in that. Get Ned to play center field. Ned is on a different team. Okay, yeah. So nobody struggles with controlling, which is good. All right, we need a new pitching coach. I want to take a look at coach ratings. Teach pitching. And I'm hoping Hanlon will consider working with us, but let's take a look here. You're personable, so we can't use you. I'm solely looking at pitching. I mean, the other stuff is good too. You work well with personable, you struggle with controlling. So you struggle with yourself, which is a thing. Everyone's personable. We can't use personable. I think we're just gonna go with George Radburn here and hope that it's okay. Don't do this. Don't just pick random people and hope that they're okay. Don't be me. And then third base coach. So what I'm gonna look for here is somebody who can, let me take a look at our staff roles. Someone who can teach someone who can teach catching, I think. Because our guy right there can't teach catching, so, and our catchers really need that. Missed a lot of sleep with these trees. We're gonna be done very soon. In a monsoon, yeah, it's pretty bad. You Collins, very good at teaching catching. Legendary catching defense. Not terrible at running and stuff either. Bill Farrell is normal. You're also not bad at running. I think we're gonna go with you, Collins, because we just need him for catching. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. What I'm hoping we can get next time is, it will probably be our last week, because if you guys want a tutorial, we can do a tutorial. What I'm hoping for next week is that we can have a winning record. Or was it Hugh did this? I never remember. Ha ha ha. But I think that's about, that's probably gonna be it for us tonight. So join us next week for more baseball bingo. Tomorrow you have 2 streams. You have the Perfect Team World Series with DRC. So whenever that starts, he'll stream. And then Perfect Team Weekly Prep with DishNet. That'll be at like 9 p.m. assuming that the World Series ends before that. You got TJ and Alex on Monday, and then on Tuesday. Did we get bingo? We did. There was already a giveaway, and there were winners. You've got, more of the big idea on Wednesday. And, oh yeah, Ingrid Unicorn on Tuesday too. You've got This Week in Perfect Team on Thursday, and then DishNet on Friday for This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. So it's going to be fun. I play this game a lot on my own channel. This week on my channel, we're actually going to be playing the '94 Montreal Expos, so that's gonna be fun. So you can join us for that. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have been a fantastic audience, and I see 2 of the 3 giveaway winners have messaged me. So hopefully the 3rd one message us soon. So yeah, thank you so much. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye.